all started with a tuna wrap. I was in such a good mood. I was on the bus, I felt like I could walk on water, which is ironic, where I'm going with this. I had tuna wrap, got there, done the team talk, pretty much shit myself. I had to pause the team talk halfway through, sit in trap one for 5 minutes whilst the lads talked amongst themselves, quietly. Went back out, carried on the team talk. Forgot that I'd left the magnets in the toilet. Went back to the toilet, couldn't get back out the toilet. The team talk took about 25 minutes to complete due to severe diarrhoea off the back of a tuna wrap. Kind of went wrong from there, really.
Difficult for the goalkeeper, who's punched it out though. And then headed back straight towards Gorman, who gets his head in there, and that is a challenge on Gorman, and the referee hasn't seen it. And it's a penalty.
I had so much high hope for the day.
Well then, here's Nicky Kabamba.
Get in
Slotted to the right. And Nicky Kabamba scores his 20th.
They always play a back three. There's only playing a back four because someone got injured the day before. It weren't even a plan really. But that fucked us. We didn't have a back four on the pitch, so we had the wrong back three defending man for man.
Forward, and Kabamba is onside, and Kabamba
just needs to get a time.
Gapton Donkin out. Donkin's still going. And Gapton Donkin makes it 2 for Barnet.
They made mistakes.
Hollis tries to get past Kabamba, but doesn't manage it, and Stead's on the approach now. Stead back into Kabamba, back to Stead again. Stead goes past the man.
Then had Joe and Alfie booked in the first 15-20 minutes.
A little nod on in towards Odonga, who might have got best
another penalty, surely.
The referee
It's got to be another penalty.
given it. In the referee's opinion, it was just outside, and there will be a card as well here.
Made 2 subs. Oh, I got prescribed Imodium by St John's Ambulance, which was the only positive it turned out in the whole day.
It's a nice little ball forward, but it might come off here as well. Stead is about fortuitous.
Yes, in there.
If it could have gone wrong, it went wrong.
In towards the penalty area now, Cropper shoots, and it takes the deflection, it goes in!
We had a few players that, if I don't say let me down, or the club down, or the fans down, I'll be doing a disservice to myself and the fans, but they let the club down.
Now, is there a chance to put the icing on the cake here? Carnu chipped in towards Brunt. Brunt with the shot, and Brunt with the goal! 6 of the best!
And I just felt like enough was enough because we've made so much progress to play really well against Solihull at home and make really good progress, and then you've got individuals that just don't have the team in mind.
You are preparing for the possibility of it not working out, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have to commercially, squad-wise. One of the difficulties that we've had when we come into this league is because we're not full-time, we're transitioning between regional to national football. Whereas the majority of the other teams that have come up already full-time. So anywhere below this level, your regional football. Anywhere above it, your national football. National South to National League is the line in the sand. Very difficult to plan. Maybe that was the storyline. Maybe the storyline was the relegation. So it will be disappointing. Would it be failure? I don't know. I don't know. If success or failure is based on the outcome, then it's failure. If success or failure is based on a sequence of events, I'm not so sure it's failure. But one thing for sure, you know, we all of us, you, everybody, we won't be able to wait to bounce back because everybody in the club is that way aligned.
Dorking Wanderers need to start planning for next season. With the help of a new chief exec and Ants the analyst, Mark is beginning to look at what the squad will look like.
Are you happy that the decision is on that money? That's not, you wouldn't want to carry on at that number.
He is one of those where it really could come down to what league you're in.
You play this formation next year, right, and you're against teams that bang it long. You can have 3 centre-backs and then you can just put him in there with private.
Well, that's what we've done last year. When we got out of the shit last year, won those games, we just put him there every game.
I work for Dorking as an analyst scout, so I'm involved with the recruitment and preparation for any games. Here today to talk about next season with Mark, what the squad looks like, and the overall long-term strategy of how we're going to sort of change the playing squad to more younger, more energy, and hopefully as well reduce the budget. Just I read Josh. If you do move to a box next year, I really recommend not playing him deep, playing higher, just in the sense that you know if you've got Josh and Charlie there, you've got the best presser in the National League there.
Yeah.
Okay, forget the camera, you're talking to me. Who are you and what are you doing? I'll ask everybody that. It's my
It's a very fair question. I don't even know if I know the answer to any of that. I am Jonathan Bynes.
You've got mild concussion.
I have got concussion. So I genuinely don't know what I'm doing here. That's a proper knock in the head. And I'm here to help. So one of the things we're doing alongside this that I've started is a spreadsheet that we're filling out where we're kind of getting the status written up for each individual in terms of that switch to the full time.
Yeah, I'm almost like, an auditor in the sense that, I don't have relationships with any of the players, so I almost don't hold any emotion towards saying this boy doesn't belong here anymore, you need to offer this person a new contract. I sort of see it as football's black and white, you want the best players possible and that allows you to win games, but ultimately, without Mark's input as well, understanding the importance of team building, emotions, leaders, I think that's also something that's really important in squad building as well.
I've enjoyed in business just trying to move things forward. I've always enjoyed that. But then when you overlay it with the fact it's football, it's kind of real life Football Manager, isn't it? I mean, that's probably a well-worn phrase that most people will quote when they're involved in clubs like this, or any club for that matter. But that's what it is. But the realness of the people, the players are. They're living, breathing things, and we've got to look after them. And if somebody's going to get a bumper contract or a young lad's going to get signed, that's all positive emotions. But equally, at the same time, there'll be more difficult times, of course, like for players who want to be there that maybe don't fit in the plans, or that's football, isn't it? For want of a less shit phrase.
I think one thing that Mark has acknowledged is the jump from step 2 to step 1 is very large. When you look at the overall squad, there are some really good players in there that deserve to play at this level. However, it's very difficult when you've had a squad that's been here a long time. It takes time for people to adapt to the higher levels. But when you look at the overall league as well, you look at the competition the club faces in terms of clubs with bigger wage bills, clubs with bigger histories who almost belong at this level. It's difficult to compete in because when you look outside now and you look at the infrastructure here, it doesn't compare to what Chesterfield have, it doesn't compare to what Barnet have. So the club's massively overperforming in the sense that it doesn't belong here.
You need quality cover where they do the most mileage, because the most mileage that have performance deficiencies, if they're going Saturday, Tuesday and they're doing 12k, 12k, they're the players that you need the best cover for, which is why I believe you want to try and have 4 good wingers. What are we left with now? 27.
We got 34. We've kept everybody side 6.
Yeah, Richard's playing.
The average age has got a deal. 37.
Richard's got his deal back.
Baby's on the bench.
But how hard is it to look at that set of players and make those decisions?
There was some where I just thought, no fucking way, with no rationale. And there was others I thought, no fucking way, with rationale. Like Jason Pryor. But there's validity in everything he says, like we've got John in chief exec that's saying, well, but hold on, we want to go forward and we need to be 3 days and everyone's got to be here looking at each other going, we're a full-time football team. But there's nuances that there is, and luckily, having canvassed other managers in this league, they all have little nuances with this full-time thing where the odd players doing this or doing that. What we've built is a key set of principles with John and they'll have to tell you that the exact ones, but there's a framework of, right, lower the average age, lower the wage bill. There's a framework of, we want continuity where possible. Can they play in more than one position? There's about 6 or 7 principles that we've agreed to work towards, and then hopefully the player can tick 4 to 5 of those, and then we think, right, great. But not knowing what league we're in, fucking minefield, absolute minefield. Too many what ifs, so we better get a few wins.
Bobby Joe Taylor has spent the last couple of months coaching the Dorking B team, and for him, football is pretty much life. So the work is presumably a positive distraction from the stress of a relegation dogfight.
What the club's achieved so far is already incredible, like there's no denying that. And I'm careful what I say in terms of, like, when I say it's a sleeping giant, I mean it's a sleeping giant in terms that will be woken if it stays in the division, simply because of going full time, the whole youth section all changing. I'm not someone that's going to sit there and shy away from it. I like the challenges, and I think staying up will better the promotion from the Conference South to the National League, in my opinion. So, I'm relishing that and hoping that we can achieve that for sure. And everyone's in it. The gaffer's really good. He's infectious. You know what he's like. You know what he brings, his leadership qualities and how he can be around the camp. So, we will make sure for the next 6 games we got doing this interview, everything will be left out there for sure, 100%. There'll be nothing. We'll throw everything. And I think we're due. Everyone has a run at some point, and I'm hoping that this will be ours.
The Easter weekend could make or break the club's season. The Good Friday match sees Bromley arrive at Meadowbank, and while the Ravens are sitting comfortably in a playoff position, they still need a few more points to secure passage past the first round of playoff games. Second and third go straight into the playoff semis, you see. Bromley have a few injuries, and they play in a way that, as we saw earlier in the season, allows Dorking to make the most of their possessional approach. At least, these are the positives that Dorking Wanderers need to cling on to, because defeat at home today could prove to be a defining moment in the Wanderers' season and their journey at step 1 overall.
No matter what formation they play, it's a game we've got to keep the ball. Just keep the ball, all right? They let you have the ball this lot. They'll let you have it, yeah? So it's a game we can sort of put a foot in it and enjoy it. I think we're good when teams let us have the ball. I think that's something that teams shouldn't really do with us, right? When we beat Chesterfield, Paul Cook said to me, he said, mate, your team, outworked us, outthought us. Nobody would have beaten you today. Nobody. That was our mindset for that game, yeah? That has to be the mindset today. Mistakes don't matter. Mistakes happen, as long as it's not stupid. Clear your lines, etc. But let's leave nothing on the table when it comes to work rate and aggression. Yeah, let's have a really good weekend. Okay, starting with this lot. Okay, good.
Last time I asked you this, you said fuck no. So I'm wondering, are you enjoying yourself at all at the moment?
No, fucking hate it, mate. Honestly, I fucking hate it. I ain't fucking slept for about 4 months. I don't like it, but I just want it to. It's a bit like being in a fucking shit relationship, knowing that it's going to finish, and just wanting to get to the end of it and thinking at the end of it I'm going to really kick on again. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just been fragmented with, bad luck, bad news, bad decisions. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like pick your percentage of which, really. If anyone was going to do something remarkable, it would be us. That's what I'd say. And it's not at the remarkable stage yet, just to be clear. You know, remarkable could be we need to win the last 3 or it's game over and we do it. But it's not at that stage. So, you know, if anyone was going to sort of sort things out, it'll be us. And we've got a lot of people behind us, which is great.
What will be, will be.
I fucking hate it, mate. I hate it. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Bobby, that might be a back 4. Keep an eye on me.
Like it. Huh? Back forehand.
The system Bromley are employing is going to be key in regards to Dorking's own tactics. So they're going to try and figure out if they're up against a back 3 or a back 4.
See where he goes.
3, yeah, Aaron?
Mark figures it's a back 3 as expected, so there's no need to change anything.
Forward!
Bobby Joe looks up for the fight and he starts off by terrorising Idris Odotayo down the Bromley left.
No, do that! Bobby, well done!
We're used to seeing Bromley go long, and it soon becomes apparent that they're far keener to keep hold of the ball than the last time the two teams met.
Good start, Bob. Bob. That's your... Press that one. That's it, well, that one, Bob. Bob, go fucking win it. Red ball.
Dorking's defence will need to be on point today, and the early signs aren't too promising.
We've got to be careful there, Turks. If that cheek's going in, someone's not... We've got to go with him. He's going in to win it, and we're just sort of staying off.
With the ball bouncing around in the middle of the pitch, Jason Pride gets a sneaky hand in the back from Byron Webster. And, well, we'll let this play out.
Push. It's a push! Fucking hell, Fulls!
It's a push!
What's the game? That's a fucking push! You're looking right across the game, mate! You're looking right across the game! Come on!
You're like fucking shit!
Fucking hell, mate! You're watching the game! That's so bad!
The Dorking bench are furious that Webster got away with the hand in the back, and while it is a bit soft, because, you know, this is a contact sport, we can't help but be swayed by the argument that Jason has been unfairly impeded. Still, there's no excuse for the subsequent defending, which looks more like a game of Wembley singles than a National League defence, as Whiteley and Dolamola combine to set up Michael Cheek, who calmly slots the ball past Harrison Mayle. Not only has Mark seen his side go behind, but his outburst is going to cost him a yellow card.
You called him over because you've got it wrong. Put your hand up! Put your hand up! Put your hand up! It's a foul, Aaron! Aaron, it's a massive foul! It's a massive foul! Honestly, we've got no chance. With stuff like that, we've got no chance, mate. We've got no chance. You'll get me booked because you can't see a foul. That's your solution to it. Bash, spin it! Spin Josh Taylor! Spin the ball! Spin the ball!
The tough start has increased the stress and tension on the bench and around the ground, and perhaps even on the pitch for the home side.
Lock up, lock up! Deliver! Fucking hell! Fuck me! Time. Forward! Bobby!
We're 20 minutes in and Dorking have not threatened, in part because they're not getting the ball into the box quickly enough.
But Baz, in you go, Baz, 2v1s, come on!
Look up, Josh!
Get in the box! Get in the box!
Need a fall.
Wanderers aren't getting on top, but Mark's stress levels are not getting any better.
It's a fucking foul!
He's in
fucking on a wind-up!
We're not convinced either way on whether Charlie made the most of that challenge earlier, but we are convinced that Bromley have the beating of the Wanderers' back line.
Bob, I reckon, Bob, if you that bit of cunt, don't worry about that, worry about yourself. Listen, you might get a chance to you might get a chance to run him in the box. Hey, Harrison! Do it early behind! No, wait!
There seems to be a real disconnect in Dorking's playing patterns. Marc wants an early shallow ball to Jason, Harrison wants to go short, and Tony doesn't really want it back there, does he?
No! Fucking hell! Harrison! Play Baz! Every time! Early! Baz, want it off him early, every time until you blow up. Want it off him. This is the side it is, not that fucking side.
I'm going to head the ball, and then I don't hit it, so why don't I hit it?
Just say sorry. That goes a lot further, mate. I won't mention it again.
Logic, it would be fucking easy.
You're looking straight across it.
There's not enough contact. I'm going to hit the fucking ball, and then I don't. Why not?
Jace, don't bother. Jace, don't bother.
You haven't got a fucking answer, have you?
Listen to me, right? Listen to me. When you're getting joy doing something, just keep doing it. Baz, don't stand there and look around and say, that side is no good to us. Hayden is 6'4". That side is no good. This side is where it is. Okay, H, straight away if we can. Baz early. Josh or Niall, stretch. Charlie come in the 10. Bobby look feet. Yeah? Okay, don't overcomplicate the fucking... You start going long, they'll put it back on you. Right, and you'll be defending in fucking gaps like, well, there's nothing in this game. There's fuck all in it. There's a goal before the half, right, okay? There's nothing in it, okay? All right?
Marc believes an equaliser is possible before half-time, but truth be told, almost nothing else happens.
Takes so fucking long to get it there. Bob, 3 times you've delayed it. It's run past the ball. Get it in earlier. I can't afford my temperament to take over. I'm annoyed with the ref. Bob, you've done nothing wrong. You're coming off. Okay? Morrow, same, coming off. Listen, boys. Bob, relax. I don't care about Bobby Joe Taylor. Have you got yum? Huh? You ain't got yum with you? What are you doing? All I care about is Dorking Wanderers. Okay, yeah? And we've got a lot of good players in this club. And I'm going to keep, Bobby, I'm going to keep fucking putting another playing card down until we get something, okay? Alfie, you're going to drop on that holding player. Just do a job on the holding player, yeah? Yeah? Okay? Alf, you are here. I never want to see you come deep for the ball. You are here to run off. We're going to have to, in the slight wind, we play the first bit and we can turn the second bit. It's really easy. But it's mainly Baz's side. Baz, before we make 2 changes, are you okay? Yeah? It's Baz's side. Now, I'm not saying if you start getting the ball, Jim, are you okay? Yeah. He's had a good half, I'm bringing you on. Yeah? Because we've got good players here. And we're in the fucking shit. Right? I need you two to have a hell of a game. Right? Listen, we need to score goals, we need to be fucking dangerous. Right? Whenever they've even farted near our box, we've had to block it or save it. Right? We've had a few good opportunities, don't get me wrong. Right, Jimmy, the crosses, you either take him in the box or you early cross. There's going to be a moment here, soon, when we don't have a great day. But we have to make that happen. Ain't no one going to come and give it us. Even at 2-0, they get a second, you've got to believe that this is the win, the 3-2. This is the win that made it happen for you. You've got to find that strength. You've got to make it happen, right? Simple. Their back line does not want to face their own goal. That is where this game is. That is where it is. And with our crowd that end, and with you lot appealing, we'll get free kicks, we'll get throws, we'll get corners, we'll get moments. Okay? Go and warm up, lads. Come on, boys. Come on, lads. Hey, come on! Let's go, lads! Hayden!
Marc is driving as much belief into his team as he can muster. If they could finish their half chances, they might start believing too.
Alfie, you're in!
Go on, Alfie! Alfie, keep going, come on! Head up, don't worry!
Tom, every time we go direct, get off Jason, just gamble every time. There's a lot in this for us, okay?
Marc's hoping Tom Blair can save the day, and yet a goal at the other end is now feeling like an inevitability. Jimmy Mewett's looking lively down the right at least. The crosses could make a difference, and Tom Blair's falls kindly for Alfie.
Oh, mate.
Alfie's first touch is exquisite, and still he underestimates how much time he's created for himself, and he pulls his shots wide of the far post.
Come on, lad! Charlie! Second wind! Second wind!
Jimmy, put it back across, mate.
Dorking's multiple openings belie their lack of belief, although Bromley know it to be true, and it's not long before they get back up the pitch and deliver the inevitable.
Man's that time.
Who's barking him? Oh? We've been very bad.
Otateo delivers a fantastic corner to the back post where Callum Reynolds has peeled away from Tony Craig and timed his run perfectly, affording him the opportunity to stoop down and head the ball with no little power past Harrison Mayle and into the far corner. There's barely a soul in the ground sporting red and white who's thinking anything other than, well, we're fucked now.
Lads! You gotta find something! Come on! Lads! Come on! Jace, we've got to get something out of nothing. Tell the boys, Tom, you're out there to talk to your mates. We get something. Shah, ain't easy, I know. Listen, boys, hey, don't force it.
The Wanderers are sinking, and yet they still keep getting these chances that they really ought to be finishing.
Our quality in front of goal at the moment is so bad, mate.
Oh, jeez, mate. These are fucking chances, by the way. Oh, mate.
When Tony Craig does finally deliver an effort on target, Lewis Thomas repels the header in spectacular style.
How's he fucking saved that?
Hayden, you got to back him up, son.
I should probably write some more lines to say around this stuff, but let's just let it play out.
Well done, mate. Way too good for us, mate. Well done, mate. See, well done, boys. All the best. Well done, boys. boys, we're borderline fucked here. Results today, totally again. We're borderline fucked, boys. We're borderline fucked. I've got so much that's wrong. When you're in this situation, it's probably you are part of the problem. You have to be. Me included. Made 2 changes that done absolutely fuck all for the game. Me included. We're all part of the problem. But if we're not gonna, the other teams in the shit are going out there. Maidenhead beat Aldershot 4-0. York beat Chesterfield 2-1. The other teams are going out there. Why are you lot so quiet, lads? Senior boys. I'm watching who is going to solve this problem for me. And honestly, genuinely, we ain't got no one. That is honestly the bottom line. I've got to be honest with you. I don't know who is going to sort the problem. Because we deflate ourselves so easily in matches. I've never been relegated. But I'm absolutely 100% certain that is where we're going. There is no question. Everything about a team that gets relegated is happening right here. That is where we are. We're not winning games. We can't win a game of football. Other teams score and we're full of nervous energy, tension. We stop talking. We don't problem solve. We don't get back on the ball. We don't say, this is what we've got to do. If you've packed it in, at least tell me so I know the boys that we can put in the side that haven't packed it in. Because 5 straight wins becomes a fairy tale story. 3 straight wins becomes amazing. Right? And for as bad as this is, there's still an out. But the out isn't me talking about it. Do you understand? There's no one will give you more belief than me. And I know you know that. I will convince you 100% that the next time we play, we're going to be amazing. But that's the issue isn't that I need it from you. I need it from you. I need it from you. Nothing, I'm not going to tell you now you're going to win Aldershot. Yeah? If my fucking kids were going to get fucking kidnapped to choose the winner between Aldershot and Dorking Wanderers, I'm picking Aldershot, 100%. That's football. That's where we are. So no more motivation from me, lads. I can't convince you that we are something we're not. We've fucking fallen apart, lads. Aldershot are in the playoff race. They're not guaranteed playoffs. And Maidenhead's absolutely thumped them 4-0 today. And they'll have massive crowd there Monday. 7-8s. Yeah? And they're going to sing for 90 minutes about you getting relegated. Yeah? If I was a player, this was me and my mates, when we used to play, we would make sure that we went there and beat them. And we would find a way and we'd get together and we'd organise it. Yeah? I can't play for you. I can't play for you. I can motivate you, I can't play for you. But you're walking into 8,000 Monday off the back of a 4-0 defeat and they're going to want to win and their fans are all going to tell you that your season's done. So greatness comes out of finding solutions when it's least expected. But you are going to have to do that for me. All right, lads? I'll message you tomorrow, okay? You need to just basically get your heads up because, boys, there ain't nothing to be achieved with this constant cloud you're living in on the pitch in particular. You've got to get your heads up. Right, management, let's go.
Thanks for watching that team talk, actually, because about 60% of people don't, which is why we have YouTube memberships, so that you can watch these team talks every single week. We pack those episodes on memberships and Patreon, so that's how you support the show, by signing up there. If you don't fancy doing that, just hit like if you like the episode, or leave a comment and subscribe, because that stuff really helps us out too. Thank you.